Hey, we got Daniel Uhorchuk and Caleb Uhorchuk on.
Yeah.
What are they ranked?
It was a good match.
Yeah,
They ranked third.
I mean, it's called business man.
What do you think you want to do when you get older?
Oh, any ladies watching right here?
What do you think the biggest jump in your career was? Someone bumped into us.
Yeah, we slid into the ditch and then someone tried to go up the hill and then they came back and hit us.
They hit us?
Yeah, they did.
Say whatever you want.
Say whatever you want.
Go right ahead.
We're going to broadcast it to YouTube.
Right ahead.
Shut up.
All right. Ready? We're rolling?
Yeah, let's
We're
go.
rolling, bro.
All right. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast, Team U Talks. Today we got Daniel Uhorchuk and Caleb Uhorchuk on. How are y'all doing?
We're good. How are you guys?
Good.
Good.
I'm good too.
You didn't answer.
Hey, you're supposed to answer them.
Y'all had a Merry Christmas. Well,
I mean, we
get
spent
what
it
you
together.
want.
So
Yeah.
Get what you want.
No, it was actually terrible because you were there.
All right, bro. Don't make those jokes on social media. All right. Tell us what you got, Daniel.
What do I got?
What was your favorite gift? Let's talk
My
about that.
favorite
Let's talk about that. Let's be in the spirit here. What's your favorite
Okay.
gift? What was your favorite gift?
Well, probably because they're all sitting over there. I don't know. I like my flannel or my shoe rack.
Okay.
I can't really show them the shoe rack. I could show them the flannel, though. Should I show them the flannel?
Yeah, go put it on.
Go put it on? Actually?
I mean, if you want, bro, go right
Yeah, go
ahead.
put it
Well,
on.
Go
I
put
don't
it
know.
on.
Shit. Am I allowed to?
You
Go
can
put it
Yeah,
on.
go put it on.
Put it on. All right. Okay, what was your favorite gift? I mean, if you want to go put it on, go put it on, bro.
That's all right. That's all right.
It's a free country, my guy.
I got a PS5, so that was my favorite gift.
Was it?
What
about
games
you?
What,
Go ahead.
I was going
No,
to
you're
ask
good.
what games are going to be. He's been like...
No, it's your podcast. Go ahead.
What?
Go. What games are you gonna play?
I don't know yet. Whatever you're playing, I'll clap your cheeks and
Yo, you can't. Yo.
All right.
Okay, bro. Moving on.
Hey, what games you download though?
like UFC 5, the Hogwarts Legacy game.
That game is fire.
Oh, that's right. You told
I
me.
don't play- I
You
don't
told
play
me you
Harry
were going to
Potter.
play that.
That game's slow though. I feel like it was a little slow. I don't know.
I'm not a big Harry Potter fan. I don't like Harry Potter.
You play the gun games, huh?
Yeah.
You're
Right.
first
And
person, third
College
person.
football.
Oh yeah, that's true. You did play.
Yeah, I've been
that.
playing college football.
What's that game you've been playing?
Hollow Knight.
Me? Hollow Knight?
That's actually
I only
wild.
play single player games,
Yeah, that's all you play, huh?
basically.
Or two player.
And
Play
Cuphead.
together. Yeah, Cuphead. Play together.
Cuphead's
Yeah,
fire.
But it's still like a. I would count it as a
It's
one
not an
person game.
online game,
Yeah, not online,
Yeah.
offline game.
True.
but it's still fire. I mean, we couldn't get past the first
we
level,
couldn't get past
so
first level when we played.
it's pretty hard.
I played it with Juan. We made it to like the... I don't know. We didn't do badly. We didn't beat the game, though. It's a hard game, so...
Not easy.
Nah, not at all. Okay, well, y'all are West Point attendees,
Yep.
cadets.
That's right.
Y'all wrestle at West Point. Well, Daniel, not really wrestle no more,
Yeah, not anymore.
sadly. But you're still on the team. How is it up there? What would you say your experience is? You've been there for 4 years now, well, 3.5.
Like, as a wrestler or like as a... So
More as a wrestler, yeah.
It's been... I don't know. I don't know. I talk about it a lot. Like, I genuinely don't think that you'll... Like, I don't think you can find a closer group of guys anywhere else. Like, I've been at home for, I don't know, like a couple of days, 4 days. And, I don't know, normally you go on break, you get away from, like, the people at school. But I probably called, like, some of my teammates, like, a couple times just to see how they're doing, like, ask how their break's going. So, I mean, I think the team is great. I love, like who we are, like, as a team. Like, it's just like that whole thing of brotherhood. Like,
Yeah.
I always talk about
No,
that.
yeah.
It's like the biggest thing that I love. So.
I've obviously been around the team, so I
Yeah.
I know what you mean by that, and I can definitely see it. What about you, Caleb? You've been there a year.
Yeah, I agree with Daniel. Like the brotherhood on the team is like, I think it's our biggest like positivity, I guess. Like, I know like each person on the team, like I would do like anything for them. I think it's like mainly because like we literally do everything together. Like,
You didn't feel that way at Signal Mountain?
no.
Yeah, no, like I don't know, because like at some like other colleges, like you go practice with your team and then you leave and you go eat with like whoever, or like
Or go party? But
yeah, or you yeah, sure, but
definitely not happening at Army.
at West Point though, like I feel like a lot of like sports teams in general at West Point, like not just the wrestlers, like a lot of them spend all of their time together.
Yeah.
They don't go like spend time with other friends. They don't do that. They spend all of their time collectively together. So
Yeah.
I always make the joke, whenever you walk around West Point, there's like a 95% chance if you're walking with a wrestler, you walk into a building, you're going to find another wrestler because we're all over the place.
Yeah, and trying to meet up all the time.
Yeah.
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 I guess that makes sense. I mean, be all right. That's what they say up there.
Yeah. I mean, this is like our team motto, yeah.
Are y'all gonna get that tatted on you?
Yeah, I am. After the season's over, I will.
Are you doing it as a class? Aren't you doing yours as a class?
Yeah, I think we're gonna try to, but like after our senior year.
Y'all have a design
obviously.
picked out?
No, not yet. But
I don't have a design.
You got a tattoo for Christmas. That wasn't your favorite gift? Yeah, but they're buying it for you.
Yeah, I know, but I
You
was
picked a
planning-
flannel over a tattoo?
Yeah, the flannel's nice. It's a nice flannel.
Bro, this guy just wants to show off his flannel, dude.
It's a nice flannel.
I mean, go right ahead, bro. I don't know.
What are you getting tomorrow?
A lion.
Lion.
Yeah, on my chest.
Is it like what pec?
My left pec.
I'm not trying to get too deep in here. My bad, bro.
Yeah, my left pec. No, it's gonna be cool. I'm excited. It's gonna be expensive, and it'll probably take a while, but it should be good. I'm excited for it.
Well, don't you want a phoenix too on your shoulder or something?
Yeah, on my back. That's like, that'll be probably even more expensive and take longer.
Probably.
So I'm waiting on that one.
You want it big?
Yeah,
Like your whole back or half your
probably
back?
like the left half of my back.
Yeah, that makes sense. What about you, Caleb? Any more? What size of B-Hall one you're gonna get?
maybe a Bible verse, but I don't know yet.
That's tough. That's what I would get a Bible verse.
Joe?
What about you, Joe? Any more?
Yeah, I'll probably get more. I don't
Like,
know.
what, you got any ideas?
No, I think I get a Bible verse. I want one that I drew up like a month or two ago. I just got like a cross, and there's been this thing that I've been saying a lot. It's AO1, it's audience of one, and
Yeah,
I want to get that on my ribs with a big cross on it. But that's really the only idea I have, that in a Bible verse. But
That'd be cool.
maybe
That would be
something for
tough.
mom. But
Yeah.
AO1. Or
you think you're gonna get anything else?
I want a whole sleeve, bro.
Yeah.
My arm. Is that crazy?
No.
I got
You
the
look
plan.
good. You know what you want on it.
Yeah, I know what I want on it. I got it all planned out. Not the whole
You got it
thing,
planned
but
out already?
I think I know what I want.
Man. All right, fair.
Yeah. Yeah. The AO1's tough though.
Yeah. I forgot where I heard it, but I don't hear a lot of people use it like that. It's not like a like John
I mean, I've heard people
3:16
use it, but the way you use it, I like it.
stuff. I like it. I've been writing it on my tape and everywhere. So
Yeah.
What,
Yeah, I
what
did
is
copy
it? You want to
the-
explain it?
yeah, it basically just means it means audience of one. So it just means you don't really care what other people think. You're really only performing for one, and that's God. So it's pretty cool. I just started like, I mean, I probably heard about it like 6 months ago, 7 months ago. Like I heard about it at state was the first time I wrote it. Like I like to write stuff on my tape when I wrestle, and
Yeah.
that's the first time I wrote it on my tape. I've just been doing it ever since. I think it's pretty cool. So
Yeah.
I know Hidley. That's who I learned it from. Hidley. The Hidley brothers write it, or at least
okay.
Trent.
At State?
Yeah.
Trent Hidley writes it on his tape.
You heard that at state.
No, I don't know. I just started writing it at state.
Oh, you started
that's
writing
when
it
I
at
learned
state.
it, yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I got
that's
you.
cool.
But yeah,
that makes sense.
but Hidley writes AO1 on his tape.
Yeah,
That's
high
pretty
school.
cool.
High school state. Well, y'all's season's coming to postseason too.
Yeah, I mean,
A little bit.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I guess we got 2
we're
more
like
months.
halfway
left.
through right now, I'd say. We
Yeah.
got like, I don't know, there's like 1 or 2 more tournaments, and then a lot of like conference duels.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But yeah.
Y'all just had a pretty big duel with Iowa. Is that pretty cool to go to and see, or no?
Yeah, I mean, would have been better if we won, but
Yeah.
it was cool.
Y'all were
It was
close.
cool
I
to be
mean,
there.
I did.
What are they ranked
It was a
third?
good match.
Yeah,
Are
it
they
was
ranked?
good.
They're ranked third, aren't
It was
they?
good.
Second.
They're
They're in second.
second?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was, no, it was cool.
It was awesome, yeah.
But I mean, I know it wasn't at Carver or at y'all's
No, it
place,
was
right? It was
at,
a
like,
neutral
high school.
site.
It was
Right.
neutral. Yeah,
Wasn't it
was
at high
pretty
school?
cool.
It was at a high school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Where at? Isn't it like St. Louis, right?
yeah. Missouri.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Why? Why?
I don't know. I think it was just because it was like middle ground. I don't know.
Middle ground, bro.
I don't know. I have no idea. Don't ask me.
Yeah, we're just wrestlers. Man.
Yeah, I mean, I
We don't
wasn't-
make the
I'm not
schedule.
trying to-
We don't make the schedules, bro.
Yeah, my bad, bro.
It was a really nice high school, or no?
It was alright. Yeah.
It wasn't like Spy or anything like that.
No.
Or U23s is that?
No, but it was a good high
It was
school.
nice.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean,
How do you never been to U23s, have you?
Yeah, I've been both
Oh
years.
yeah, because you went to watch them.
Both years she went.
Big performances there, huh? Not a big freestyle guy, huh?
Definitely not. Or
That's
Greco.
fair.
I don't think we're a big freestyle family.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean,
Nice.
We're Greco family.
you're lying, bud. What was your record again?
And what? At cadet duels?
At cadet duels?
For Greco, I went like 1-7.
Hey man, we start somewhere, I guess. You know.
I mean, yeah, I went 0 for 4 at
I mean, we take our losses, right?
23. Yeah, we do. Have to.
You have to. You got to.
Took a lot that tournament.
Yeah, but you don't take many. I can tell you that. That's for sure.
Took 7 that tournament. That's a lot in one tournament. Actually, I took more than that because if you count freestyle, I took like 9 or 10.
No, I think you only lost like 2 or 1. You flip flop, didn't you?
Yeah, I think
One
so. I
and
think I
7 and 7 and
flip-flopped.
1 or something like that.
Yeah, but I think we had we
Or
had
8
8
and 1?
matches. No, I think we had 8 matches.
I don't remember. That tournament was like 2 years ago. It doesn't even matter anymore.
It was
Just
fun.
like high school careers. You want to talk about that? Daniel had a pretty big high school career. You went undefeated, huh?
I didn't.
in Tennessee.
Yes, you did.
In Tennessee.
Yeah, for the last 4 years.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
The last
Yeah.
4 years.
Yeah, but I mean, it was pretty cool. But I also didn't go to like a lot of tournaments like y'all did.
I know, but like, not everyone knows that.
It's still
You can still
pretty
say
cool,
you're
though.
undefeated in the last
Yeah, but,
4
like,
years.
I don't know.
You
like-
can't write it off. I mean, I know you try to write it off, but it's still cool.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty cool, but it's like I don't know. It's just I don't know. I feel like I've grown up so much like from high school that a part of me like doesn't. I don't even think about it anymore.
That's fair, actually,
Like,
because
I've like I never like got any like crazy results in college, but like I think I developed so much more as like a wrestler in college than I did in high school that like I don't even think about who I was as a wrestler in high school anymore. Like I think I got a lot tougher, a lot better, and just yeah, I guess like those like yeah, overall like just an overall better wrestler like in college. Like in high school, like
yeah.
I don't want to write off like what I did. Like it was really cool, and I'm thankful that I got that opportunity to do that. But like college was like very eye opening to me. Like especially when I first went, I did not know what I was getting myself into, but I'm like glad I stuck with it. Obviously, it made me who I am. So
Right.
and like it was obviously a great like I'm graduating in like
And-
5 months. So
Yeah, and you have a great
crazy.
job coming out of high school. I mean, out of college, you had a
Yeah,
great job
yeah.
coming out of college.
I know. I can't wait to graduate though.
Yeah, I'm with you right there, but I'm only a senior
Yeah,
in
but
high
you got
school.
4
bro.
more years, bro.
I do. Well, yeah, maybe
At
5,
least,
bro.
yeah.
At least 4. But
I don't know how how do you feel about it? Like you're about
Yeah.
to be halfway through it almost.
like
Like
thinking of like high school career.
yeah.
I
Like,
guess.
how do you
Or just,
feel
how
like
do you feel about like from like high school to
you had
now?
the change?
I mean, I didn't wrestle my first year in college, so
That's true.
like this is kind of my first year. I don't know. I mean, I still got a lot like to learn, a lot to improve on, but it's definitely a lot harder in college.
Yeah.
And I guess like it's about you said like not thinking about high school. I think like the only thing that I really like think about from my high school career is just like being able to like actually wrestle with you guys, like not even like the matches or like the results, just like even just like warming up with you guys, or like just like getting ready, weighing in with you guys, like whatever. Like I think about that like and miss that the most. I think that was like the most fun, was just being like, even like whenever we would warm up or something like before a tournament when we would get in fights and stuff. I like
Yeah, that
I
happens.
always think about that. That was so like that shit was
It
so
happened
fun.
before. It has happened before.
Like every time. I specifically remember I think it was like at Central.
We were exactly. I know exactly.
Central. It was so fun.
I know it was
like,
me and Joe. I know me and Joe
was
fought
me
at
and
Central.
you. No,
it was me and you.
Yeah.
Because Coach Mike was right beside us when he
Yeah.
saw it. I do remember that.
And
one.
I warmed up with Jackson Owens
I didn't hear the
for
story.
a lot of that year.
Well, I mean, we were warming up, obviously,
Yeah.
and we were at. You've been to Central, like that round kind of gym kind of thing. And I don't remember exactly what happened, but we were just
We
warming
started
up.
going
We were
live.
warming up. Yeah, I guess we were going live like a minute goes,
yeah.
and I guess punches were thrown, and Sutherland was right there, and he was
Yeah.
like, I guess he was probably laughing.
Yeah,
I don't even remember.
He don't care.
But
Yeah, I bet he was.
it was fun. Like just looking back
Yeah.
on it.
No, for
Yeah,
sure.
that is
You don't
true.
miss. I know in high school you didn't cut weight at all. Like even when we went to Powerade, you didn't cut weight at all, which is crazy to think about. You didn't cut weight for one of the hardest tournaments. I got fourth, but you don't miss that the most, not cutting any weight at all, and
Caleb still doesn't cut that much.
just kind of show
Nah,
up.
He's a small little
He's like-
25 pound.
Not really.
I mean,
Nah, he's not.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, obviously that was. I'd rather not cut weight, but I mean, it's part of the sport.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
true.
you just gotta suck it up and deal with it, kind of. I mean, it's gonna suck, but I guess it's just part of our sport. You just gotta like embrace it, and like, just kind of, especially like one thing that our team has been talking about like the whole year is like just keeping a positive mindset. Like whatever you're doing, it's gonna suck. Like, just like embracing that and just like being positive through it, and I think that helps so much. Like rather than like being like, oh, like this sucks, like be like, oh, I got to do this like to get to like the next step of my journey, or like to be successful. Like,
So,
I think
what
that's
do you
a
think
huge
the
part.
hardest thing of wrestling is? Because people say cutting weight, but I don't think it is. But that's my perspective.
That's a really hot take.
Like the mental battle you go through.
I mean, yeah, I think
But
you
you
everyone
also-
goes through that though. I
Yeah.
think it's like everyone's body's response to cutting weight differently. I think.
And if you cut
but,
weight,
like-
it's mental battle like with
That's
itself.
what I'm saying. It's all mental, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you're kind of like including that in.
Yeah, I would include that in cutting weight.
I think
guess,
it's. I mean,
yeah.
honestly, like this is like not as like much of a hot take. I think the hardest thing about our sport is like, especially if you don't like with me specifically, like I don't know. I've kind of talked about it like in private, but just like if you don't like if you just like base your self-worth like on your wins and losses, like that
That's
is something
true.
that,
You
that
can't
is
do
something
that.
like that is something nobody talks about that, but like that is something I struggle with like so much growing up, like and like even like the last 3.5 years like was something that like you can only like I don't know, it's just like it's hard, dude. Like if you like judge yourself on that, like it's hard to like build a confidence and like stay level-headed and not get too nervous about like the result and like focus on that so much like when you
Yeah.
judge yourself by that. But
No, that makes
I think
sense.
I guess like that if you're talking about like that kind of that was like my mental struggle throughout.
Yeah, I've had
like,
that.
my
I know what you're
career,
talking
I guess.
about. I've
Just,
definitely
like,
been there before.
yeah.
I think that a big thing like that I just started doing is like not getting nervous before matches, and it like has helped me a lot wrestle more freely and
Yeah.
not like be so uptight when I'm wrestling and stuff like that. I think that's
Yeah.
a big part of the sport is learning how to perform and not just be like really uptight about it and trying to be perfect.
But what do you like? I mean, like, what do you say to yourself? Because like no matter like what I said to myself, I would try and say things like, yeah, like I'm just gonna let it go. I'm just gonna like let go of the result. Obviously, you can only say those things so much
Right.
before actually putting it in practice and feeling that way. So like I don't like you say
Yeah.
like you just like. Is it good?
Yeah, bro, keep going.
Okay, all right. I was making sure.
My bad. My
No,
bad.
No, you're good. You're good. Like, you said, like, okay, like that's something that helped me is just like stop being nervous. Like, what do you think made you like stop being so nervous for your matches?
I think part of it was I never really got like too nervous before my matches. I don't feel until like when the colleges could start recruiting me. I think that was a big like
Yeah.
my first tournament after that was Fargo, and I think that was like a big like really made me nervous before my matches. And then what?
You're all saying like so much, by the way.
It's okay. Happens.
Yes, sir.
Not that
Sorry,
deep.
cadet.
My bad, bro.
It's not that deep.
Who's me? I don't think I said
I don't
shit.
know, them two though. I've been hearing them.
Maybe yapping, huh?
Yeah, it's
You're
just a
yapping,
habit.
bro.
It's just a habit.
Go ahead, Jeff. Fargo.
No, but I think, yeah. So after Fargo,
Tough tournament, huh?
yeah, it was a very tough tournament for me. We all love sad. But no, I think.
Hey, don't be
that,
sad. Did you see Dustin Poirier's clip today?
Uh-uh.
Don't be sad. Sad fell backward as Das, and that's not good. That's what he said. Look it up, bro.
So stupid.
No, but I think I realized
That's
that
not
like
good.
me and Sean had a long talk after Fargo, and it was kind of like I gotta start wrestling more freely. Like I'm holding myself back and not making myself reach my fullest potential by being nervous about it. And so I think just a lot of like something that I started doing that helps me is I don't listen to rap on like I'll listen to it to wake up in the morning and to warm up, and then I like after my warm up I don't listen to it. I'll listen to like upbeat stuff like Rihanna or something like that. I like Rihanna.
Yes, bro.
I like Katy
I don't
Perry.
listen to rap, dude. What do you listen to when you wrestle?
I would listen to rap.
That's why I feel like it gets me ready. Like I want to like I don't know. It gets me way too amped up for the match.
Yeah, but I feel like it's just again like goes back to different people respond to different things.
Right, I agree.
No, yeah.
But I think it helps a lot if
Yeah.
you, for me
What do you
at
listen
least.
to?
I listen to rap, but I also like. I don't feel like I've really struggled with like being nervous before matches. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
I don't know. I just don't get nervous.
Ice
He-
cold.
I mean,
That boy
he is-
ice
he is
cold.
ice
He's
cold,
ice
though.
cold. And I think something else, like Sean always just says, like keep the same thing. Like I know he's heard it probably 1,000 times. He always says like you know when he says, "Oh, you're down by 15 or up by 15," you
Yeah,
wrestle
keep
the
going
same
forward.
way, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
you keep going forward and just kind of like you let it fly. Like it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter what happens. Is you're gonna win if you're supposed to win.
Which that makes sense, though.
Yeah.
Well, he also says wins, like going back to what you said about the wins and losses thing, they blend together. That's what
Wins
he
and
says.
losses blend together.
Like, no one can tell him about his wins.
Well, I could.
Yeah.
I could.
Yeah.
You cannot, bro.
Sorry, these wins.
Like, I couldn't tell him his wins in high school. Or his losses, really.
Yeah, I like that. I know what you mean.
I
Yeah,
couldn't.
I can't even tell you some.
That's what I'm
of them.
saying. Like,
there's
they just blend together.
There's only so many of them that I remember, and it was only because of I think the effort that I gave. Like
Yeah,
the one that
makes
I
sense.
always remember is like my 8th grade year in the state semifinals. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
When I wrestled
Yeah,
that.
who did you wrestle that year?
EJ or his name
was
was
Elijah Hicks, I think.
yeah.
He was ranked like number 1. I'd never wrestled him before. He was like a strong kid. Was beating me the whole match, and like in the 3rd period, he chose down, and I cradled him and I pinned him. And I remember
Dog.
like that's literally
Signature move
That's
right
one
there.
of the
Dog.
only high school
Crosby's
matches
cradle,
I
baby.
remember happening. Not even like my state championship matches.
I
Like, I
remember
don't even
watching
remember
that.
some.
I don't either.
I don't remember some of this. Like it was a state semifinals match.
How about you? What was your favorite match? Greenville match?
In high school?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was tough.
Hell yeah.
That you wrestled or that the team wrestled?
No, that you
No, that
wrestled.
I wrestled.
But remember, he
The-
was dead.
yeah,
Like
I
he
did-
was.
Yeah.
Our state duels this junior
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
Our only time win the state.
That
so
was
far.
fire.
I know. Then we
That
should
was
have won the
fun.
next year too.
I think it was because like all the hype and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it was
Yeah,
fun. We weren't supposed to win.
Yeah, I know.
And we
That
went
was
on
fun.
this rant
That was
of
a
like
fun
7, 8 matches that we weren't even supposed to be close to that duel.
match. That was a fun match.
That was a fun day in general. We almost lost to Paige, bro. We were supposed to
almost
lose to
lost
round.
a single
Page.
match.
First round.
Yeah.
And then Pigeon Forge should have beat
Pigeon Forge
us.
should have beat us. That
Should
was
have beat
fun.
us. Like they
Yeah, I
had it
know.
locked. They should have won.
Oh, you weren't on
You
the
weren't
team.
there. Hey, bro.
I was kind of thinking about something you said earlier about like you should embrace things that suck.
Yeah.
And it made me like think about something that I heard.
Pause.
Nah, bro. This guy was thinking over here.
But something that I have heard recently, and that's something that I think can resonate with a lot of people, is just because it's hard doesn't mean it has to suck.
Clip that. That was good.
This bro's clip farming,
Just like,
dog.
but you know what I mean? Just like you can choose your perspective.
Yo, you're clip
on,
farming.
You know what I mean? No,
Yeah, I know exactly
yeah, I
what you
agree.
mean. It actually sounds
you can
good.
just choose
Keep
your-
going.
You can just
Keep
choose your
going.
perspective on.
Keep going.
All right, thanks.
Go ahead. We're letting you cook here.
Just you can choose your perspective on the thing you're going through.
Yeah.
Whether
Oh,
you can
yeah.
choose to grow through it or go through it. So I don't know. I think it's pretty cool.
Grow through it or go through it.
Wow.
This guy's cooking
hard.
right now.
It's not that deep.
I'm thinking deep right now.
I've definitely heard that one before, though. That one's definitely
Nope.
off of TikTok. For sure.
That's an Instagram reel kind of thing.
Oh, well. What about movies? I feel like
We were
did
talking
we
about
even
this earlier.
watch- Yeah, we were. We talked about.
We
it
talked about this a lot earlier. You were not here.
You weren't here.
Elf.
What?
Overrated, underrated, or properly rated?
I don't really like it that much.
It's overrated.
I'd
Overrated.
say- I think it's
Overrated.
I
good.
like it. I think it's a classic.
I think
It's good, but it's so overrated.
I think it's
Yeah, I
a
agree.
classic though.
Stuff can still
I
be
think I've
good and
watched
be
it too
overrated.
much.
That's true.
Right.
I
Yeah,
feel
we
like,
watched it way too much.
dude, it comes on every year.
Yeah, it's kind of the point of a seasonal movie. What do you mean?
But that's why they're not. I mean,
but they
it's
play
not
it like
it's not
16
a Home
times
Alone
this
type
summer.
movie, bro. Home Alone is like top tier Christmas movie. Like it's not like that. I'm sorry.
Home Alone is.
It is.
Home Alone's the
I'm
best
not,
Christmas
I'm
movie
not
of all time.
disagreeing with you.
Well, you weren't
Chill
saying
out.
anything, so
I know, 'cause
you
I'm
gave me the
listening,
eyes.
bro. You're like,
Yeah. Okay.
excuse me.
What do you think the best Christmas movie of all time is?
Home Alone.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's one of those animated movies we used to watch. I can't remember like
Rudolph.
what it's called.
Rudolph.
Rudolph?
It's not
Rudolph,
animation. It's claymation.
Thank you, claymation.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, if that's what you're talking about,
Yeah, it was what I was talking about.
Rudolph.
As I was talking to an expert over here.
I like the Rudolph.
I'm just
one.
telling you,
Yeah,
an animation.
The Rudolph
Rudolph
one? I hate the Rudolph one. Is
still-
not
Rudolph
good.
Saves Christmas or something.
Yes, bro.
Bro.
No, what's the one with the? Oh my God, what are their names?
Hold
The,
on.
like, Heat Miser and Snow.
That's
Tiger.
Rudolph, bro.
No, it's
Yes,
not.
it is.
No, it's
It's
not.
Rudolph.
He's
Saves Christmas or
Mr.
something
Heat
like that.
Miser. Yeah, it is. It
It
actually
is, bro.
is.
No, I don't think it
What's
is.
it
I thought
called?
it was
It
a
is,
different
bro.
movie.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's the same movie.
It is. The
I think
same
it's a
movie.
part of the same collection of movies, but I
It's
don't
the
think it's
same
in the
movie.
same.
No, it's
the same movie.
thing,
All right,
bro.
look it up.
He
I'm
has
trying.
the Heat Meister and the Snowmeister, bro.
Miser.
Okay, same thing.
Yep.
I
No,
just
it's
show me
not the
clips
same.
right now. I just wanna.
Well, let's just look up Heat Miser or Snow Miser. Just look up.
All right.
It's from Rudolph, bro.
I don't think it is.
Yo,
bro.
what is going on right now?
It's not. I'm actually
It is,
positive it's
bro.
not. I'm actually positive
Definitely
it's not.
is.
Just take money on this.
Yo, can't be betting, bro. I don't know how to spell this, bro.
Heat.
Miser.
Iser.
Y'all know this isn't my strong suit here.
And you're also one-handed.
There, bro. Look.
Look, right there.
Yeah, I'm one hand. Yes,
Okay,
this is
what
from.
movie is he from?
It's
not-
from Rudolph.
No,
bro.
it's not. Let me
Yes.
see it.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. It's the year without Santa Claus. He's right.
That's the same thing. That's
No,
that's
it's
that's
not.
No,
the
it's not.
same
There's
movie.
another one.
That
There's
is the
another one
same
called
movie.
It's a
Rudolph.
different movie.
That's
There's
the same
another one
talking
called
about.
Rudolph.
It's
There's
the same
another one
type
called.
of movie. It's a claymation movie.
I actually think he's right,
Whatever,
bro.
bro.
No way.
Thank you.
Okay, they're both trash and not the best Christmas movie of all time, so
I
it doesn't
actually
matter.
would say that one. That was one of my favorites growing up. We watched that
Hold
one
on.
every year.
There's another one called Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Actually,
Then press that. 1964. It was not from 1964.
Yet, bro,
Yes,
are
it's
you
a claymation,
serious?
bro.
It's a claymation movie. It's
it
a-
is. It is.
Oh.
Yes, it's the original.
No,
There's a special.
look.
There's a
Oh.
collection. Yes, it's this one's called Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer,
Yep.
and then there's one that's called A Year Without Santa Claus.
Yep.
All right, he was right.
Yep. Thank you.
It's still not a good Christmas movie. It's not
Yeah, it
the
is.
best
That
Christmas
one's
movie of
fire.
all
Clip
time.
that. Somebody clip that. You guys are wrong. It's okay.
Clip
It's
farm.
not. Yeah, this guy's.
Clip farm. He's clip
Somebody
farming.
make an edit out of him so he'll stop,
Yo,
please.
yo, this computer is actually trash.
It's okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So what,
You're right,
what
you were
was your
right.
answer?
Thank
So yours is A Year Without Santa Claus.
Well, that's just not. I'm not saying it's like the best Christmas movie. That's just the one that I remember watching with the family the most.
Family memories are crazy.
I mean, Home Alone 1 is great.
It's great. So is Home
It's
Alone 2.
perfect.
I feel like
Ah,
I don't know about perfect.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
it's,
little
that's
far.
crazy. My bad.
10 out of 10 on IMDb, whatever it's.
1 through 9, what would you rate it?
What?
No, you don't get it.
Yeah.
8.8.
Yeah, you don't get it.
You don't either, bud.
No, I do not.
What would be your favorite Christmas movie to watch?
I don't know. I don't really have a favorite.
All right, so name some good
Top
They
ones.
all
three.
blend together. I don't know.
All right, bro. Top
They're
three.
all like this. They're all the same. Like
This is
Okay,
not
do you
true.
think?
Same
Do
content.
you
Well,
think?
okay, wait.
Do you think?
Wait, Paul.
Do you think Die Hard's a Christmas movie?
I don't know. Never watched it.
Fair enough. Me neither, but
We were talking about this earlier. What do you think? What did you think of Red One? That was actually a good movie.
Red
I
One's
thought.
That was a good movie.
it was good,
did-
but
like,
it
I
wasn't.
think it
that
was a
good.
little kiddie.
Nah,
No,
it was a
more
little bit.
superhero than any Christmas movie. That's just.
Yeah.
It
But
felt.
it was-
It
it was-
felt
it
more
was
like
kiddie.
It felt more like an Avengers movie.
But it was definitely kiddie.
That's
Speaking
because
of Avengers movie, another one we were talking about was Rise of the Guardians. Do you remember that one?
That's not.
Jack
that's
Frost.
not an Avengers movie.
not
It
Avengers
was an
at all.
Avengers type movie. Yes, it was.
I got where you were coming from, bro. I'm on the same wavelength.
me too.
I got
I
you.
would actually say that
You said it
movie,
wrong.
Like
that
he's
movie
saying,
was
like-
more like an Avengers movie than Red One.
Dude, Red One had superpowers in it.
I know, but dude, it was just the concept of like
One had superpowers
bringing a
in it?
group of superheroes together.
Superpowers.
I don't-
This thing
what?
ever.
Yeah.
Are you
They had
serious?
magic.
Yes.
They have magic. No, no superpowers, just magic.
They just
There
had
was not
magic.
superpowers,
Yeah,
bro.
Hey, we set them two on the same couch for a reason, bro.
Oh. What movie?
Red and One.
Bro.
It was just magic. What superpowers were there?
There was none. It was just Chris magic.
Dwayne Johnson is the opposite of an elf. The complete opposite.
Where are you going with this?
Why does that matter?
Yeah, why does that
Because
matter?
it's like doesn't make sense. Why is he an elf?
Shut up. Next question.
Okay, next question. I don't have a next question. Okay, next question. Since we were talking about family, Daniel was talking about watching family. What would be y'all's favorite memory? Let's say, like, middle years, not really young. I don't know. What's your favorite young
Do I have to be
memory?
included in the memory?
No.
No.
Just your favorite memory that you can remember.
I guess no. You don't really
Yeah.
have to.
I mean,
I don't know.
okay, this is the one that
It's
comes
your
to-
story,
this,
bro.
This is the one. See, I'm just gonna say it, and you guys can think of other things. Since you guys volunteered
Okay.
to go first.
Come on.
That's a great
Shut
one.
up.
You don't have to go first, bro.
No, it's okay.
It's okay, dude.
But I wasn't there for this. I was just. It's like the story that Mom always tells about the two of you guys, like when you guys were on the bear together, or whatever.
I was thinking that too, but yeah.
Oh, I was there.
Were you there?
I was there too. I shouldn't see it happen, but I don't know.
I
You
saw
were
it.
shortstop. You were center field.
Well, you gotta go back to the
Okay.
I'm gonna
start.
go back to the first. Then
All right,
The
so
very
basically,
start,
I
dude.
bet
So you
I
tell the
batted
story then, Joe.
10th or 9th, whatever it was. I batted the last batter. Ethan was the first batter. I finally got on because I suck at baseball. I could never hit the ball. So I finally got on first base. There was 1 out, and Ethan hit into a double play.
wrong. It was 2 outs, and I hit
Same
two
thing.
into your
And he hit me
outs.
to a force out.
Yeah.
Anyway, he got me out. That's all that matters. He played shortstop and I played center field. So he went out to short after he got me out, and I was throwing a little fit. And I got my my hat on and my glove, and I went out to run to center field, and I
Crash
just
Out Bandicoot.
punched him in the nose, and his nose started bleeding.
That is true.
So
The umpire like freaked out. He didn't know what
Yeah.
was going on. Everyone started laughing.
Coach
though.
Travis got mad at me.
Coach Travis a G.
Coach Travis like, never do that again, or I'll sit you. And I was like, oh god, maybe I shouldn't hit him. I don't know.
Wasn't Dad the head coach, or they were both head coach? I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, I
They-
think Travis was the head coach. but I don't know.
that's a good one, but I would say I don't know. Do y'all remember the time when we were at Boyd and it snowed? It was snowing all
Okay,
day,
Yeah.
and Grams and Papas picked us up.
Oh,
Grams
yeah.
and Papa picked up.
And we had to walk to their house because we like.
Yeah, because we
they're-
went up that
they
big
couldn't
hill,
get up that hill.
and we
Yeah.
slid down.
Yeah, and we
That
slid
was
back
crazy.
down.
I went
well,
to
no,
the-
only Grams picked us up because Papa
Yeah.
was working.
Right, because
And
Papa was in his own car, and his car also slid
his
down.
car
but he
slid
was-
down too,
Mm.
and we
We
almost
walked-
hit somebody,
we-
right?
So
Or
someone hit us.
we like
Seven-
We did
Someone
hit
bumped
somebody.
us.
No.
We didn't hit anyone. Someone bumped into us.
Yeah, we slid into the ditch, and then someone
Slid.
tried to go up the hill, and then they came back and hit us.
No, they
And then we went into
they
the
did
ditch.
hit us.
yeah,
they
but
did.
it was like a little
Yeah,
kiss. It was like a
It
bump.
was like a
Yeah.
fender bender.
Lucas.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, I remember that because I had to walk like
In shorts.
Because we had the dress code at Boyd. Granted, I didn't have khaki pants. I don't think. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't wear them. But I had to
I
walk to
didn't
her
either.
house like a mile and a half, and it was like freezing cold.
A mile and a half? Was
I
it
don't know, how
that
far
far?
was it?
I don't know.
I
Not
feel like
that
that's.
far.
It was not that far. Like okay, my bad.
Come on.
A mile.
It was. I don't know,
Maybe.
Mile,
8
maybe.
years ago, my
Maybe
bad.
max mile.
Was
Wait, 10 years ago? Was it 10 years ago?
I said 8.
You said 10.
No, I said 8.
8. You're 22, so
Oh, maybe no. It was way. It was.
it actually might have been 10 years ago. You might have been 12. That would have made me 6.
Yeah,
That's
that
not-
actually
that's
sounds
not-
That would have
right.
made me 9.
Yeah, good job, Matt.
You're good math, bro.
Good check, Matt.
Thank you.
Y'all two?
You're-
Y'all two got
What about-
anyone? Because we...
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
I
there's
don't
a
know.
lot.
I think those are good.
I
Yeah.
don't remember any other like. Yeah, I don't know. Like another story like jumps out to me.
I don't know. I know. I don't remember
There
this,
also is-
but I know
There's some, but we should...
Mom talks about like whenever like a bunch of stories whenever Joe was like super little, like literally like a year or two old, not even. And like
This guy.
there was this one time.
Trying to get fancy on us.
There was this one time where
brace
like
your ears, guys.
we were upstairs.
He just messed up the whole...
Sorry, guys.
We were upstairs.
Yeah.
Thank you. Are you good?
Yeah, my bad.
Are you good?
You know,
Are you good?
We were
ready.
upstairs and you were like, I don't know, 6 months, a year old, and I took you out like of our little fist area and I was dragging you down the stairs by one leg.
Bro.
True story.
I haven't
this,
heard that.
this guy...
True story.
No, y'all are dumb. We forget
Yeah. The tonsils one.
the
I ripped
tonsils-
the
when I had
tonsils
a
out
tube
of you.
in.
I remember that one.
I ripped
You
I
ripped
just
it
didn't
out,
say it.
and then y'all two playing the sock game on the bunk bed.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You broke your
All
arm.
right, we gotta like tell you. You gotta
Go ahead, tell the bunk bed one. You're
Yeah,
right.
what? I
The
don't
other
know.
one-
Ethan just got a feeding tube in and I ripped it out.
Okay,
That's really all
you
there
were
is to
telling
the
us
about
story.
that.
I didn't really.
There's not really a lot to this story. It's just funny. We were playing like some stupid game on the in our room because when we were younger, we had like, I mean, I guess people watching, like we had like those 2 sets of bunk beds. We were all in the same room.
Yeah.
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 And we were playing some game called, I don't know, we called it like catch this, or like who can get the sock first. It was some stupid game like
This
that.
game I made up. One of my masterpieces.
But we would basically just put the sock in the fan, turn the fan on, like the sock would fly off the fan. Whoever got the sock first, like got a point or whatever. And you know, literally the first round of the game, I had like the bright idea that it would be, you know, ingenious to jump off the fan.
Yo, first off, how did you come up with this game?
I don't know.
Did you actually
Ew,
come up
yeah,
with it?
you
How
did.
did you come up with that?
We were just bored, dude. We were waiting for mom to make dinner.
Yeah, me and Joe were in there. We were a year and months old, probably.
No, you guys were old. You
You
guys were
guys were
sitting
way
down.
older.
Yeah, you guys were.
He was,
Oh,
like,
really?
He was 4th grade, probably.
Yeah, something like
Oh,
that. I was
okay.
second grade.
Oh.
Yeah, we were. Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah,
Well,
I
we were
jumped
good
off-
kids.
Jumped off the top bunk,
Yeah.
and then I
Yeah.
broke my arm, and then I had to go to the ER because I broke my arm in like 3
And mom
places.
had to carry all 4 of us, or put us all in the car, or whatever.
Yeah, I had, that was my crash out moment. One of them,
Crash
I was
out,
crashing
man.
out.
Bro. That's crazy.
I was like sitting in the car crying. I was like, I'm so stupid.
Well, he's not
With his
wrong.
arm like this, bro. Mom, I'm sorry.
She literally.
How about-
I remember she had just sat y'all's dinner plates down too, and I walked in there. My arm was like super messed up, and I was like, "Yeah, we got to go to the hospital."
You did not say that, by the way.
I mean, I was crying, but
that's how you say
you-
yeah.
you
we're-
get the
Screaming,
yeah, I got.
crying like a little
you get the
baby.
idea though. Okay, you get the idea.
What were you gonna say, Joe?
I was just gonna say, you were talking about the 4 bunk beds and got. You remember when you used to ask for water? Not you, but like, if you asked for water when we were going to bed, that cup that Dad used to put it in, that frog cup, they used to put it in.
I don't
frog
remember
cup?
this,
I don't
bro.
remember this.
How do
I don't remember this
how do
either.
you-
I think
Alright,
you're
never
making-
mind.
Yo, this
Alright,
guy's just
never
making
mind.
it
I
up,
don't remember
bro.
that. Dude.
No, we used to have a frog cup. If you ever asked for water, like when we were going to bed, there was a frog cup that sat in our bathroom, and he'd go fill it. Like,
I don't remember that.
okay,
Nobody knows what you're
yeah,
talking
maybe I don't.
You're delusional.
Yeah,
Bro's just making stuff up now.
never mind.
You know what I will say about our old house though? I think I liked the other playroom better.
No,
about. No, I didn't.
false.
Really?
I don't know.
I mean, for like playing around and stuff, like with toys and.
It depends.
I
You were
think-
young though, so like,
I know,
would
that's what
you
I'm
like
saying.
it now?
But there's
I mean,
not really
no,
a
I
difference.
don't think I would. I think there is. I don't know. It was.
There was a
Dude,
difference.
we had a whole like playhouse in there, dude. Are you
No,
serious?
it was just longer.
we
it was
did.
longer and
It was
wider. I mean,
longer. It was-
thinner.
Yeah.
And
Or
the
upst-
roof was like
upstairs
this.
was very weird.
Like the
Dude, it
roof
was
wasn't like
cool.
that. Nah,
I
I didn't
liked
like it
it.
like
I
that.
Well,
liked
because
it.
we
I
had
was
that,
a
we had
fan.
that, like we had that little couch bed
Day
thing.
bed.
The futon couch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
day
yeah,
bed.
day bed couch. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I had an iPod
Oh.
Touch that I got, I don't remember when, but you were playing with those little mini bats that you get at like a baseball game,
Yep.
and
talking
you smacked it down on our little couch, and it shattered my iPod.
This
I
dude
was
still
so
held
pissed.
grudges about an iPod.
And I still am, yeah.
Holding grudges. You're gonna have to buy him the
I remember
iPod.
that.
I just remember with like some of those home videos that we have Ethan playing the WWE, acting like he's Randy Orton
Full
on
underwear.
the day bed. Yeah,
This is true.
It's true.
Underwear.
Oh yeah, we
Underwear
would pull
and
it out like and act like it was our
it was the ring.
ring.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and pull
remember
the
that.
chair
it's
out.
true. WWE is nice.
No,
It is.
when
It
you're,
is.
when you're 6.
Yeah,
When you're 6, bro.
Follow the storylines. Follow the storylines.
You guys
Yeah,
actually used to think that stuff was real.
What?
You guys actually used to think that stuff was real.
Didn't every kid or no?
Probably, but.
You did.
You,
You,
didn't
can't
think
tell.
it was real when you were 6?
Yeah, no way.
Oh, you're smarter than the system.
Yeah, he's beat the system, Mark.
Okay, a cap. Sorry, bud.
Yeah,
Right.
they're just.
Nah.
You're telling me you don't think it was real when you were young?
No, I didn't. I mean, probably because I didn't like it. So, like,
You don't like sports.
I don't like watching sports. Is that. You said I don't like sports?
You just don't like sports in general. Am I wrong?
I mean, not really. I guess. I don't know. Like, I think. Like, what do you mean? Like, in what capacity?
Well, yeah, you don't like watching sports for
I don't.
sure.
I'll tell you, I don't like watching sports. I like playing sports, though, obviously.
Yeah, you're competitive. I guess we all are, though.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of, I feel like comes with the territory of growing up in a household with 4 wrestlers.
Well, 4 boys, yeah.
I wouldn't say wrestling, but
Yeah, I think
Just
just 4
4
boys in
boys
general
in
would be
general.
Okay,
competitive.
fair. I mean, yeah. I mean, I remember like every Like every other day used to be a fight. I remember that too.
Well, yeah.
Bad.
It was kind of fun though. It made it interesting.
Maybe for
Yeah,
us.
it makes it interesting until Caleb's throwing like one of those like doll like playhouses at you. Like
What?
for your like
What are you talking about?
like the Batman like
Yeah,
like,
I know what
I would
the
never-
Batman. I know
yeah,
the, I know what you're
whenever
talking
Caleb
about.
and
The
I would get in
Batman
a fight-
cave?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I bet you freaking don't because you threw it at me.
You do.
I don't
I can
remember
say
doing any
you
of
did.
that.
Liar.
Anyway, yeah, he would. Yeah, I would hit him, and then like he
And
would
then
just
he
take
just-
it to the next level. He would
Crash out, bro.
Crash out.
Crash out Bandicoot, bro.
I've never crashed out a day in my life.
Okay,
Bro.
well, I want to go back to sports because we got college football. And Caleb, you're a big Tennessee fan, huh?
Yeah, don't ask me about any of this.
Yeah, that's why I was.
No, not really.
You are, though. You
I
don't
mean,
really
you know,
watch
I
it
watch
and follow
it,
it,
though.
I
but you watch it,
I don't
though.
care that much. This guy.
No, he is. He likes Jackson Dart and.
But
I
no,
don't.
that's.
No, I don't really care. I watch it because mom watches it, but that's it.
No, I'm a big advocate
Alright.
for Tennessee football.
Yeah, I know. Well, I would think
We
you
got
are.
the break speed off of us, though. Or
Bad.
for them. They got the break speed off of them.
Bad.
Yeah, really bad.
Yo, what is going on with that?
Not good. And Ohio State, it's not like they're even like a great team, honestly.
They probably will beat Oregon, actually.
You think so?
For some reason, I do. I don't know.
I don't know. The college football is crazier this year because I don't think
yeah.
any team is like that good. Like
Texas, I promise. Nor Georgia, actually.
that
good.
far
Georgia's
above
actually
everybody else. Not that far above
good.
everybody
Yeah,
else.
you're right.
That's what I meant to say.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll go back to wrestling for you guys. Oh
Thank
my
you.
god.
Nobody wants to listen about college football.
I bet they
I
do.
like
I got you guys.
football.
Oh, let's see. Wrestling.
Especially, I don't think they want to listen to your opinion since you guys have never played football outside of.
Yeah, but I watch it.
Backyard?
Oh, word.
Backyard
Yeah,
football.
backyard
bros?
football.
You say I can't have an opinion on a
MVP.
football that I
No,
watch?
Ross?
you can. You can. I just.
We
Because
have-
you don't play football doesn't mean you don't have to.
We have
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
definitely got.
Yo.
Oh, pause.
Crash
We
out.
have.
Hey,
Crash out.
shut up. Joseph's talking.
We
My
have
bad, bro.
definitely gotten to some mini fights over backyard football.
Well, yeah.
Or backyard games with our
the
neighborhood crew?
kids.
Sports in general.
Yes.
With the neighborhood kids.
Yeah, with
though?
the neighborhood crew. We used to.
You were really never
raw.
involved in that.
Not really.
You were
he used
too
to,
old.
He used to play Minecraft in his room.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, video games. I'm a little nerd, bro.
That's
True
okay
fact.
though. You're smart. The nerd smart.
I'm okay.
That guy's smart over there. Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb.
No, actually, them two are smart.
Nah. The smartest?
Joe.
No,
Yeah.
he's the
I would say
smartest.
Caleb's the smartest.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah, for sure.
Caleb doesn't study for anything at West Point. It's actually.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm going
It's
off
actually
of.
actually annoying.
I just
I
study
know,
for
But
the
also-
finals
like,
and stuff.
But when you're like,
That's
when he's in
different,
it, like, some stuff, like, math is easy for me. Like, it's easy for you, right? Math is.
It's all right.
easier. Yeah.
And you're in a pretty much, like, an all math major, right?
Yeah. Not really.
No? Okay, never mind.
I mean,
Scratch
it,
that.
it has a little math,
Scratch
a little
the
bit of
question.
everything.
Oh, I thought
Engineering management.
would be,
Who you guys watch?
You shout that out too. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't, my major actually has more math than I thought it would too.
business?
Yeah,
Really?
it does. It's actually insane. Like
No.
I had like
That makes
three,
sense.
I had
I
three.
hate math.
I had like 3 business classes this year that were all like math, statistics, and I was like, just not what I signed up for.
Statistics is not hard math, though.
I know, but the way that this class would just
It's-
get taught, it was,
yeah.
he would just like lecture at us and then like talk to a chalkboard and like literally write statistic equations out on the chalkboard. It was so boring.
Okay, so
Are you trying to get that out?
was
I was
math
throwing it in.
made up, or was it invented, or was it?
It was invented.
Found.
Where are you going with this?
Was math invented or was it found? He's saying, do you think that we just found an equation for math or do you think we made up an equation for math?
What are you talking about?
Like, you think someone just made up math, or you think it was actually a thing?
a
Like
thing.
found.
It's a scientific thing.
Yeah.
I don't know where you're not cooking right now with that.
Yeah, bro.
He's
Math is just made up.
Ethan's a conspiracy theorist.
Math is just a made up thing
He's a
with
conspiracy
numbers.
theorist.
People just make it up.
It's scientific.
He thinks aliens
Yeah.
built the pyramids.
Yeah,
They
I know.
did.
He was telling me about it when I
They
when he
did.
flew in
No.
like, on Friday.
They did.
He's a big conspiracy
They
theorist.
did.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
Okay, so don't crash out.
They did.
I haven't looked into it enough to have an opinion on
Stop.
this.
Moon landing was fake.
Don't crash out.
Giants were real.
Don't crash out.
I'll go on and on about this.
I know you've been a little.
Giants were real, the moon landing was fake, and aliens built the pyramids.
Those are not crazy takes.
Ah,
I'm not saying giants are real now, but there definitely were giants back in the day.
okay. There were giants back in the day.
Again, I don't think I looked into this enough to have a.
Well,
an
how
actual
about
conversation
Goliath?
with you about this.
Goliath was
You
not
believe
a
in
giant.
the Bible?
Goliath was not. He was not a giant.
Yeah,
he was only
yeah.
like 6 something.
Yeah, he was. David and Goliath.
He was only
He's
6,
a man, and he's a giant.
but he was only
Are
6
you,
something.
like-
All right,
keep
next
it-
question. I don't want to hear you
Are you
two
keeping-
blabber on
All
about.
right, you come up with a question then.
Some
Come
made
on,
up
let me
shit.
hear
Keep
it.
track of all this? Because I was not following anything
No,
they were saying.
Cut
Go
this.
ahead.
Cut this.
Got a little tism.
Cut this.
I don't know if you can say that.
Go ahead.
Can't cut that.
Okay.
Hold on, we're looking this up.
What?
6 feet 9 inches.
This doesn't matter. We're cutting all
yeah,
this.
but Goliath wasn't considered a
I
giant.
hope you guys don't have to
Maybe
listen to
not.
any of this.
Say what you want.
We're not cutting this.
Anyway, going back to what I was saying about math, though, I just wasn't expecting like my
Yeah, it's
major
made
to
up.
have that much math in it.
Okay. What are you, business?
Yeah.
Just straight business?
I mean, it's called business management.
What do you think
but
you want to do when you get older?
No clue. Coach wrestling? I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet.
Where do you want to coach
You
wrestling?
build your own club or build?
I don't know. Joe and I had like a little. We had like a little rabbit hole.
We
like
did.
that.
Yeah,
we had a rabbit
yeah,
hole.
that was the stupidest thing ever. But
We were talking about me coming back after I got out of the army
Yeah.
and like trying to rebuild the Signal Mountain Wrestling program.
But it's
Is it-
good. It's still. It's not
But-
necessarily rebuild the wrestling.
Yeah,
program.
I mean, not really
'Cause
rebuild, but
like the wrestling program's built. Like we have a good team now.
I guess like renovate.
We were talking more
that's a
talking about
better- That's
renovate.
a better word for it. Yeah.
Coach Houston's doing a good job. Shout out Coach Houston.
He'll probably
Let's-
tune in. for
let's
a
go,
while.
baby.
hopefully it tunes in. Yeah.
Future guest member.
Yeah, probably. You're right. He definitely will be.
No, we do have a good team.
I don't know
It's
what
not really
changes do you want to
rebuilding.
make. Like the room.
Yes, the
Yeah,
room.
the room.
Locker room?
Probably like I don't know. I was just thinking.
Yeah,
about, like,
we would add a locker room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We,
Like, 'cause obviously,
got
like,
pretty
I don't
deep
know.
into it actually.
Yeah, we did.
We got deep into how
That
much it
came down,
would
I saw
cost
it.
and
I
how
walked
much we would
downstairs and I
make.
saw it.
We did. We built an Excel, like, and like started like calculating how much like each
We went- it-
piece of equipment would cost. Like
It was a deep
our
rabbit
rep-
hole.
That's a little extreme.
No.
You guys are nerds.
Okay, but here's
That's
the thing.
extreme.
Here's
I'm sitting with
I
a
mean,
bunch
I-
of nerds right now.
We were just
We're
curious.
two nerds, not me, bro. Yeah.
My fault.
Yo, I don't. That's a
well,
little bit
okay,
extreme.
Here's
I
why,
would say.
like the reason I say
That's
this
some
is like,
shot. Okay.
Yeah, you're good, bro.
yeah, you're good. Look good for the camera, boy.
Good boy.
I was
Go
just saying,
ahead.
like, I don't think, like, if I ever did take a job like that, I obviously would not want to go, like, I would want to go all in. Like, I wouldn't want to go, like,
Yeah.
halvesies, you know what I mean? Like,
Halvesies.
um,
You could have said half and half. You didn't have to say half.
all right, dude.
No, I liked halfsies.
I like
Thanks, bro.
halfsies.
It was good.
Thanks, guys.
It was
Appreciate
good.
it.
Yeah, you're chill.
But yeah, so
I didn't.
that's why
I'm
Joe and I
listening to
kind
that,
of got
I didn't.
super deep into it, just like talking about like the ways that we could, I guess, maximize our success.
Yeah, I like it.
Let me say. I mean,
but I
yeah.
would say rebuild
Obviously,
the
it's a
program.
very
though.
long-term idea.
not rebuild, but
Renovate.
yeah, that's a
Make
better
it
word.
nicer.
Obviously, it's a very long-term idea / goal, and I don't even know.
Goal.
Like, obviously, I'm going to the army after I graduate first. So, like, I got.
Obviously, you want to explain that? I don't know if a lot of people know about that.
Basically, yeah. After I graduate, I.
Why are you laughing?
Because
Do you want to explain it?
No,
Yes, go
don't
ahead.
ask me.
you don't want to explain it.
Go ahead,
Oh,
then.
okay, word.
Because you're almost there.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, actually, that's very true. Basically, since West Point, like, they basically pay for everything for you, just like on the back end after you graduate, you owe 5 years of service as an officer back to the Army. So that's what I'm going to go do after I commission in May.
You're
So-
going to Fort Stewart, right?
Yeah, so I branched like field artillery, which
Yeah.
basically has to do with like cannons and stuff.
That's sick, actually.
And the
Only cannons or more? More.
it's like it's basically has to do with like cannons and rockets.
That's tough.
RPGs.
Yeah, like some mortars are
Is that
attached.
quad launchers or what?
I don't know, bro. I know so
No,
little
no.
about it. It's like nah, if I was to try and talk
Sitting
about
with
it, I would
two
just sound
nerds
like
there.
dumb.
Okay, bro. What do you think you want to branch in?
I have no idea yet.
Yeah, you got
No
time.
clue.
You got time.
I didn't have a clue. I literally did. Like, I was on the fence between infantry and FA until like the week before the branches were due.
Which one is it that you have to go to Ranger School?
You can go to Ranger School for either one of them. But like you have to go if you go infantry, basically.
Is Ranger School like hard? Isn't that the hard one?
It's the hard one.
It is the hard one, but
But-
a lot of wrestlers that have might have been like past teammates like say it's like
Not
if you
hard
just,
for-
like,
not
if
hard
you-
for them.
If you just grit it out, it's like
Yeah.
it's doable. It's doable.
Yeah, yeah.
How long is Ranger School?
It's 60 days through if you don't get recycled.
Mm.
Yeah, which means,
So
I mean,
2
you guys
months?
can guess like what recycled is. Like if you get like peered out, like basically if you get voted out by your peers if they don't like you, they can send you back to
That's
like a
actually
previous
crazy.
phase or like yeah, it's actually Which is
feel
why
like-
it's good to not
So-
be an asshole to them.
Yeah, so you basically just have to be nice guy the whole time.
But it's also like not about being. I've again no clue, but like from what I understand, it's like you can't. You have to. You should be competent at like what you're gonna do. Like
Yeah.
what you have to do.
I feel like up there's like a different world, kind of.
At West Point.
At West Point. Yeah, it's like a little space bubble. It's actually
Yeah,
insane.
I mean, I wouldn't say just at West. Yeah, just at West Point, I guess.
It's
yeah.
actually crazy. I personally like.
like the military academies, really.
Yeah, that's
Which is
good.
it's not a bad thing. Like
No,
it turns like boys into men, I guess you can say. But
I wouldn't say that. I
No?
think it depends on the person.
Okay, yeah,
I think
okay,
some people
fair.
leave
I
there.
would
That,
never say that.
yeah,
okay, bro, that's why I said it sarcastically, kind of, because I didn't really know what to say.
I think some people like leave there and they really struggle with like how to socialize and like how to get to know people, like who they're gonna lead and stuff. So
Yeah, I feel like
I don't know. What do you think? You're around it too. Like I'm just asking.
I don't know. I don't really like focus on being at West Point.
Mm.
Yeah.
this guy is so
I just
high school in the vein.
He's so
Going
nonchalant.
through it.
So
He's just a
nonchalant.
chill guy. You're just so chill, bro.
I don't know. I don't
He's
know what to
taken.
say.
Stop.
Like,
It's like, brother, bro, chill out.
Just two single dudes.
That's two single dudes over here. Just two single dudes. Yeah, this is the singles couch, and that's the.
oh, any ladies watching right here? All right, next question.
You can't just say next question like.
All right, next question.
Yeah, gosh, but yeah, I don't know. You don't. So you don't even know what you want to bring. You don't have any idea.
No, not really.
What
in your
what
top-
interests
if
you?
would have to
What
say,
interests
like,
you?
What's your top three right now? Like, what do you think it would be? I thought I heard you say something about armor.
Maybe armor. Yeah.
It's like
Armor.
tanks.
Damn.
It's like
What?
tanks and stuff.
Oh.
That's tough.
Yeah, it's like tanks. And
I
stuff.
think that'd be cool. I think probably that's one of my number one choices right now. I don't really know what else is.
You do
Well,
do you like FA
Jackson
or?
did that too,
I
right?
think so.
Yeah, he
He did some
Our
with
cousin.
tanks. Yeah, our cousin.
He did some.
You don't need to know
yeah,
our family tree.
He did.
We can draw it out for him. Do we have a whiteboard? We can.
Go get your flannel on and do it. How about that?
Like that was good.
That was good. Would you ever drive a tank?
I don't think
Would
so. I think you're just in charge of like.
But like, would you want to? I mean,
Oh yeah.
I don't.
I
know.
mean, that'd be cool. But
So you're saying you would be in charge of like?
Yeah, I think. Again, no clue. But from what I've heard, you are in charge of like a group of tanks. Like you're just in charge of like where they move and like where they fire and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I don't know anything.
It's pretty cool though.
Yeah, no,
That would be that would be sick.
Yeah, dude, I'm talking like. It is like it is like a hard place to go through, but like the opportunities you do get, like when you're
Yeah.
there, like they're pretty crazy.
Yeah.
How
So
about West Point Pizza? It's a pretty fire
it
pizza
actually
joint.
is fire. Caleb and I had that before we left, like the night before we left.
yeah, we did.
Hey, at least you
Yo,
got
is that the one that we had
At
on
least
the
you got
golf?
that.
On the
Chicken
golf?
Chicken bacon ranch.
Yes, sir.
What?
When me and Dad went up there to golf, is that the one that we had in the hotel, the motel?
Probably.
Was I there?
Probably.
Yes,
You
y'all were
had
there.
that at- yeah.
If it's
You were
pizza,
there, I
there's
know
two
that.
pizza joints though. There's two pizza joints that are right across from each
yeah,
other.
it's Delicious
I think it was
and
the West Point
No, I
pizza.
think it was West Point Pizza. Yeah, that one's
It probably
good.
was.
West Point's fire. West Point pizza's fire.
West Point is fire. That's why.
Yeah, big decision.
We got a big decision.
We don't have to give it too much into that, but
Nah. I mean, I still don't. It's not really any secrets.
well, you still got one more.
Yeah, I got one more
More
visit,
visit.
and I don't really know where I'm going, so it's not really like I'm hiding anything.
Top 5 or no?
Nah.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, you
And now Joe's gonna announce his commitment.
you wouldn't be there though. You would be if he went to West Point, you
Yeah,
wouldn't be
no,
there.
I would be
but,
gone already.
But
Yeah.
you would be there for.
I'd probably be.
I would be there.
You'd be there
Unless
for
I
a
went
year.
prep. Unless I went prep.
Yeah, but he
If
could.
we go
He
there.
could.
I mean, yeah, but you'll
IA
still
or what?
see it.
He could IA, I think. Or
AI.
AI.
Yeah, how about
My bad, bro. What?
that? You want to explain that? Or?
Oh yeah, you're doing that next year. What is it
Yeah.
again?
It's AI. I think it stands for like athletic intern.
Yeah.
Basically, instead of like, I'm gonna graduate in commissioned still, obviously,
Right.
but instead of going off to like Bullock, like in Fort Sill, like whatever the basic officer course, I'm gonna just be attached to the wrestling team for like 6 months.
So it's like a manager role.
Nah, it's. I mean, yeah, but like I would say
know.
it's like a planning role. Like I plan
Yeah.
a lot of the trips. From,
Yeah,
from
no,
what
I know.
Tanner's TC's told me.
TC, that boy TC. Yo, you got a nickname?
TC, that's my nickname for it.
Whoa,
Bro, yo.
dude, chill.
Who was that?
You can't do that next time, bro.
DC.
This
No,
is
that's a
much
good
nicer.
opportunity though. Like that's fun. You get another year with the
yeah.
team.
Much
I'm
nicer.
excited.
I like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
Full
let's
setup
all
you
do
got
it.
going.
No,
I'm
that's
just
not
kidding.
I'm
I'm
fine
not
with
doing
this.
it.
Oh, you can.
Yes, you can.
Let's say.
I've been messing with this mic literally all podcast, so
I think this
just
is
letting
fine.
you know.
I'm okay with this.
It's all good, bro.
Yep. Thanks for
Just do your thing,
Thanks
bro.
for letting us
Just
know
letting
though.
Hey, I just noticed that you got a flannel on.
Yeah.
Nice little flannel.
Nice little flannel,
Got it
huh?
for Christmas.
From
It
who?
wasn't my favorite gift though.
Where'd you get it from?
My girlfriend.
It's cool.
Matt Scorder, shout out.
This guy. You finally got you away from her to do this, huh?
That wasn't cool.
That
wasn't
I didn't
cool?
like how he did
I don't
that.
like
These
that.
two guys,
He
their
thinks he's
girlfriend.
funny.
Stop that.
I'm not trying to be funny. I was being serious there.
I'm not talking to you the rest of the podcast.
Okay, this is okay.
How about competitions coming up? You're
Then,
Do you know where-
you got any competitions?
I currently have none coming up, but I
but
think the start.
you might wrestle in the scuffle, right?
Yeah,
I don't know
Scuffle's
yet.
coming
We
up.
don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, the scuffle's coming up. I don't know. We don't like have. They haven't told us the roster who's wrestling. Either the scuffle or F&M. So
The score.
I don't know.
That's right.
We'll see.
Isn't that the first weekend in January now?
Yeah, January 3rd.
Yeah,
There's
the
the
fifth.
scuffle.
I
Yeah.
think it's the 4th and the 5th, or the 3rd and the 4th.
Yeah, I
something
think it's
like
fourth and fifth. That
Uh-huh.
sounds right.
that. Yeah.
Hey, that boy, you're going to be hosting the scuffle here next year.
Me, I'm not hosting it. I'll be wrestling in it.
You'll be hosting it though.
My college will be, or my team will be.
Yeah,
Yes.
your team will
I
be,
get,
yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
That'd be nice though to have a tournament at home. That'd be cool. Like, I mean, you'll have the black invite.
Yeah.
Black Knight invite?
Night
Black
invite.
Yeah. Nah,
Yeah,
it,
it's
that was
true.
cool. It's actually, I don't know, from what Coach Ward said, it's gotten like way bigger over the past, like since he's been as the head coach.
Yeah,
The
Penn
Black
State,
Knight
Penn State
invite?
was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Penn State brought their whole like starting lineup.
Yeah, no, they
That's
all won
pretty
it.
cool.
Almost all of them won it.
Yeah, except a couple of them. Ethan won it, right? Bergen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bergie
Yeah,
won.
but their 33 is not that good, right? Who's their 30? Oh, it's Brain Davis. Brain Davis
What are you
didn't
talking
wrestle.
about?
Brain
Yeah, he
Davis
didn't wrestle in it. Yeah.
But is that where Ethan beat Nada?
No, he beat Noto at Princeton.
Noto?
This year. Yeah. But yeah, and then basically like a lot of other weight classes were Penn State. So, but
This is around 10%.
stop.
Okay.
Oh my
Don't do that.
I
that.
had a question that I wanted to ask y'all. Is both of y'all, especially, because me and Caleb have been through the same coaches. Because you didn't really go to Sean that much. But I was gonna. What do you think the biggest jump in your career was?
Like as a wrestler.
Yeah, and with what
Your
coach?
level. Yeah, you could. It doesn't.
You shout out,
you don't-
shout out our coach.
You can, but like in your level of wrestling. Not your mentality.
Do you have an answer? Take it all day.
I guess in like terms of like skill and like how
Yeah.
much I just feel like I got better as a wrestler, it was when I was at West Point. Like I think like just the pool of people that I was wrestling against every day got so much better that I just had no choice but to
Yeah.
also get better.
That makes sense.
But I think I know you said no, not mentality, but I think I started caring about wrestling more with I don't know coaches like Josh Boskin, Mike Sutherland, Brandon Bruner,
Shout them all out.
Shawnee D.
Shawnee D.
Like I don't know.
Shawnee D,
I just feel like
obviously.
we've
And
been,
Cody.
And go.
and Coach Hatcher. Like I don't know. There's actually so many. Like I can't even.
Well, yeah, that. Yeah, I
There's
feel
like,
like
we. I that's actually one thing. Like I think is super important. Is like,
their parents did well. They took us to multiple
yeah, dude,
coaches.
they did. But
Yeah.
also it's just like whatever mom says about it takes a village to like for whatever, right? Like it takes a village. Like
What'd
I
she
think
say?
she. It
Go
takes-
ahead.
No, like it. Like that's
I
the
don't know.
saying. It takes a village.
It takes
like,
a village.
It takes like a
That's-
village of people to support whoever you're
Yeah.
trying to raise.
Hmm.
I think it's something that we've been very, I guess, I'm
Blessed.
personally grateful for. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just 'cause,
Well, yeah.
like we've had a lot of coaches like who have
Invested
wanted to
time.
coach us and invested time into us.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's actually if you think about it, like it's kind of crazy, like but it's also like how you said, like mom and dad
Yeah.
would drive
Well,
us.
yeah, I would-
all
They
the
would-
time.
like, we used to
I'm
go
not
up
saying
to
I'd give them
Tony's.
all the credit, but I'd give them all
a lot of
a lot of the credit.
a lot of the credit.
We
I'm
used
saying
to
I'd give
go
them all
to
the credit,
Tony.
but I give them all the
Yeah.
credit. That is
We used
true.
to go to Tony.
Yeah, Antonio
We
D'Angelo.
didn't. We did for
Yeah,
like
we
a
did a
few
little
part-
bit, but
little bit.
and then I also went like his 8th grade year. Y'all practiced together. I didn't really have anybody like Minion had
Yeah.
an open up. We used to like drive hours, an hour to
Yeah.
Cleveland on a weeknight.
It's true. Yeah.
Like after
we did that when we were young at
That's actually
Higher
crazy.
Calling.
How much? Okay, how much time do you think, like, on average, because we drive so much?
Have we spent driving to practice?
Or car,
'Cause it was
or a
crazy.
tournament, or a tournament.
Because
No.
so much.
That's
Tournament,
crazy.
dude,
To
so
Wildwood?
much, dude.
To
Yeah.
Wildwood?
In total, probably
Yeah, let's do in
A
total.
lot.
Guys, that's way
I
too
would
much.
say
Like,
probably a lot.
I would say tens of thousands of hours.
I would agree. I
much.
mean, if you think about it, it's 30 minutes. Are we talking about to
Too
and
much.
from practice?
Yeah, yes, to and from.
Okay, so it's an hour to go to MTC.
an hour?
Yes.
Yeah,
To and from practice.
Like
there
40
and back.
minutes.
But I was
About
also thinking
20
like
minutes.
Cleveland, like
50,
2
maybe an
hours,
hour.
2 hours driving, like there and back. Like,
And
every
we
time.
went there for
You-
what, 2 years? At higher calling,
5
2 or
days a
3?
week, something-
3 years, maybe?
something
I
like
don't
that.
know.
I think we went. How long did we go to higher calling? 3 years?
2 or
4
3
years?
Yeah.
We
But we
went-
also
we went more
stayed
than
with
them.
Boskin. Like,
Anyways, guys, I think what they're trying to say is the biggest thing that got us good at wrestling is just
Driving.
having diverse. Yeah, driving. No, having diverse coaches, and like just learning as much
Yo.
as you can.
This isn't a motivational podcast, but we can talk.
yeah,
like
but I didn't like y'all talking about time.
Well, I'm glad
and
this isn't.
driving. So
Okay.
I just wish.
You're supposed to be the math guy,
Getting
bud.
back to the point, yeah, like just very grateful for all the coaches that have poured. I think that's something that I think about a lot. Is
That's.
yeah, we've been very grateful for.
Well, Caleb, you didn't even answer the question. Well, what do you think
Yeah,
your
you
biggest
haven't.
jump was? It's not to interrupt
Um,
you. Cut you off.
You chill.
I think honestly, I'm still making like jumps now. Obviously,
Your
so
biggest jump in your career so far.
So
Not
far.
that hard.
okay. Well, I think.
Don't crash out.
Crash out.
Yeah, let me talk.
But you,
No, I think I'm still
you're avoiding the question.
like making my biggest jumps in my career now. Like
That's beautiful.
with coach we have at West Point, Coach Lamont. Like
Love
Dog.
Taylor.
I think he's
Love Taylor.
helping me so much,
A monster.
especially like my neutral game. I think that's my weakest. So
Yeah,
I think he's helping me
definitely.
so
Agreed.
much there.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I can second that.
Thank you. And then in high school, I guess with Shawnee D,
MTC.
MTC,
No Cody.
and Cody.
Shout out Cody.
Cody.
That's funny.
But yeah,
I agree. How about you?
My
When do you
biggest
think your
jump.
biggest jump was?
Sean, for sure. Well,
Yeah.
Sean and Cody.
Yeah,
but
I would say that even
Look-
from watching. Sorry.
no, you're good. Go ahead.
I was just saying, even from like watching you guys, like I can see it, like the kind of development that you guys have at like with Coach Sean and Coach and Cody. Like it's actually, I love watching you guys.
Yeah.
now. Like I've always loved watching you guys, but now it's like I just like I see like it's so much different. Like you guys have jumped a lot of levels.
I
just-
think-
I think
it's
there's more levels though.
I think
I mean, I
there
agree.
There's always
definitely
more
is.
levels.
There's always more levels.
Boy.
it's always one.
Yeah,
level.
I know.
I think that like I like got ranked like 19th or whatever like before Sean, but Sean took me like way in like being a
Yeah.
contender but I think the like Shane Chittum probably or maybe
Oh,
just the
yeah.
barn in
'Cause
general.
you guys spent a lot of time at the
I spent a lot of time at the at Boom Ranch when he was in 8th grade and y'all were in
I was
high
there
school.
too, bro.
and-
Don't route me off.
No, I know, but like
little
this is
bit.
when I probably made my biggest jump
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you used to go with Cooper, and then I used to go with
Yeah.
Ace, and then I went with Cooper for that year and got the brake speed off of me every single day,
checks.
Well, dude, when you were talking about the
and
partners,
I think that's what helped me
I
a
love
lot.
that.
Yeah.
when you were talking about partners, I was
Right.
thinking that
getting the brake speed off you every day.
I got killed
that
every day.
the
every day.
partners really is like a underrated factor
No,
to make you better.
100%.
Like I feel like I don't even look at it that much. With all the when I'm drilling with Joe every day.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I got the number 4 ring guy in the country.
It's kind of like it's actually.
Does that make
I
sense?
think that's why Tennessee's kind of like not
Not
as
enough
deep.
good partners.
Yeah, you don't like, dude. When you go
We're
to
all spread
Pennsylvania,
out,
New Jersey,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
When you go to like Pennsylvania, New Jersey, whatever, like Iowa, like you go to those states, like
Just making messing the mic, bro.
he just likes messing with the mic.
You're good, bro.
Go ahead, finish
But
your thought.
I was
please.
just say like obviously there's the depth of like talent that they have or like good kids they have. It makes it just like it just kind of compounds on each other because like
Yeah.
those kids just make each other better and they keep making other kids better and it just grows and grows and grows and that's why they're such like wrestling hotspots. I
Yeah.
think. Like,
Yeah.
I also think our state's really spread out. Like, if you were to make our team, like our best dual team, there would be like whatever. There'd be like 3 from Chattanooga, then there'd be like 3 from Nashville, 3 from you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
you guys,
there's-
like you guys don't practice a lot together, basically.
Right.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
all of us are spread out.
Yeah,
And there's not really any like locations that are neutral. Like there's no middle
Yeah.
Tennessee, like the ones that are like would be an equal drive for everybody.
Well,
but they haven't.
they started that Club Fest
I was
thing.
about to say that Clubfest is like.
Oh, I do. I think I saw Coach Hatcher and Coach Josh
Yeah.
about this.
That's even more. That's
It's like,
Alabama.
what?
and
Yeah.
No, that's a great idea.
Shads, whatever.
That's
What's that
awesome.
called? Stronghold.
Stronghold.
Minion. Young
Yeah,
Guns
that's
with
a great-
Hatcher.
yeah.
Christian Brothers.
or Wave.
Wave, I guess.
Boskins. Who else?
They
is in
barely
there?
they get to each other
Yeah.
a month, maybe once a month, and not even once.
That's really cool.
There's a lot of people.
It's
It's for
Level
little
up,
kids and
level
that's
up.
development.
That's big. That's
Yeah.
And you gotta think about if you're in there and you have Sean Russell at one station, Shad at one station, Boskin at one station, Hatcher at one station, like you just have all these like really good coaches that you go to one place to learn from all of them.
A lot of good wrestling.
And then you get to wrestle live with all those guys you never get to wrestle live with. It's a really
that is
good
really cool.
opportunity, yeah.
I forgot they started doing
They
that.
started doing it. It's good.
That's cool.
And Hatcher has like a lot of connections, so he
Sure.
Yeah,
he
you
does.
brought in like
Love Hatcher.
he brought in some guy from Little Rock
Yep.
when we went over to Memphis.
Okay.
And even Sean, like we took like a 12-passenger bus and drove over there at like 4 in the morning. We drove all the way to
Commitment.
Memphis.
Commitment.
Dog.
Commitment. He is a dog.
Dog.
I was going back, Sean, and I don't. I feel like you and Sean have the same thing. Trying to coach. He always told us that he always wanted to coach. He always felt like he coached, and I feel like that's your mentality.
Like that
Yeah. And I was just like, I don't. Do you have any like life goals or dreams that you want to accomplish?
dude, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like something that like I've started thinking about more like as I grow up is just to try and take it like one day at a time. Like I'm not really thinking about
Fair.
any kind of big grand goal right now. Like just kind of like trying to make myself better every day.
I feel like that's good for you. Not to like.
Yeah, no, I think it is too. I think when I was like so focused on like one specific goal, like I was in like high school and college, like I think I just like
Yeah.
I feel like it's easy to forget about what's like really important sometimes.
Yeah.
Like how much
Yeah.
time I spend with like you guys or like mom and dad. Like I don't know. But yeah, so nothing really crazy right now. Just like working. I mean, obviously I have short-term goals, but like
Yeah.
goals, but like nothing long-term really.
No, like dream.
Nah.
Perfect life. You can plan it out.
Nah, I don't like thinking about this stuff. Just let it come as
Caleb?
to me.
Look at him grabbing his mic like that. You saw it.
Come here. No, I agree with Daniel. I like what he was saying about a lot of the times we forget about the things that are most important, like spending time with you guys or just like calling mom and dad like every day or whenever you can. I think that's like the biggest thing.
Yeah.
I mean, no like super big like crazy life goals.
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
No,
like,
yeah, that makes sense.
basic
That makes
successful.
sense. I think it
a
makes
short
sense.
term goal I might have is like I think I do want to go to Ranger School. Like it sounds cool. So like obviously graduating from that, but like and graduating from West Point too. Like but
Yeah.
nothing like I don't like. I don't know. Like I can't envision. I don't like envisioning like a life of like what would be
Perfect, because it's not gonna be perfect.
Yeah. So it's,
Yeah, that
like,
makes sense.
Not even worth it. Not even worth thinking about. I don't know. What about y'all? I feel like it's kind of hard. You guys like are just so like.
Yeah.
I mean, no. I don't
You guys
know.
are like so. You guys are like really focused on wrestling.
I don't
at this point in
know.
your life, I
Yeah.
think, so.
I guess.
I guess,
think
but I didn't. Go ahead.
I just think I see it kind of like you guys. I think there's more out to life than wrestling. Like I know, me and Caleb have talked about this before, and I'm like, I don't.
We talk.
I'm like I would be like really excited to be a dad one day and like
Yep.
be on to something else. And I mean, I love wrestling. It's
17
done
by
like
the way.
stuff nothing else could do for me in my life. But
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Huh?
that. Nothing. You're good, bro.
I'm ready to be a dad. I think being
Whoa,
a dad will
whoa,
be the
whoa,
coolest.
whoa.
Chill
Not
out.
right now, but I'm like saying
No, I agree with you, but you said ready right now.
no.
You say ready right now.
I think
You
being
said
a dad
ready.
will be like one of the best,
Yeah.
probably the
Oh,
best
yeah.
time of your life. Like it'll be so fun.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, like imagine if we all have kids or get-togethers, and then all the kids running around. We'll do it at Daniel's place, so he has to clean up all the shit after.
Hell no. I'm the fun bachelor uncle right now.
You're not an uncle either.
I'm single though.
Yeah, what are you talking
I'm saying
about?
like if,
What's this guy talking about?
Oh, it's just foreshadowing.
All right.
This guy
Yeah,
keeps
where's the
bullshitting, bro.
I'm gonna crash.
Crash out.
I'm gonna
Crash
crash,
out,
out,
Crash out,
on, the
baby.
podcast, on the podcast. No, but yeah,
I don't know. I agree with you. I don't know. I feel like my answer is kind of dumb to y'all's, but actually not really. I could do.
Oh wait, no, you want to be a fighter?
I do, but that's kind of like a. not really a dream.
Want to
It's,
get in the octagon with me?
it's not really a dream anymore. It's kind of a goal. Like
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
feel like I can see myself doing it.
That's
so.
cool. I think I can see you do that too. That's
I don't know.
It'd be cool. All right, I just wanted to take a minute to thank Daniel and Caleb for coming on an episode and spending some time with us and talking with us. So thank you guys, and
Yeah, thank you guys for having us. It was
yeah,
fun.
for sure.
Well, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Really.
Make sure y'all subscribe, leave a like if y'all want, and thank y'all for watching.
We'll see you in the next episode. Peace. Hey, Ryan, hold up to you. Hold up to you. Hold up to you.
Hold up to you.
Hold up to you.
Hold up to you.
Okay.